Welcome to Cut Daisies and Unicorns, and this is a Trailer Friday, everybody.
Oh man,
Trailer Friday. That means it's the beginning of the weekend for some.
you gotta hook up the booze.
The booze.
What are you dragging along with your caboose? It's a little train joke there.
The train jokes are coming.
Oh man, this car handles like it's on rails. Pretty Woman quote.
Yep.
So I got a couple questions for you.
All right. What do
Phil,
we got?
Phil never knows.
I never know.
Here's the deal. Is attention deficit really a disorder?
Are these questions to ponder, or is there an answer?
I mean, it's stuff that when other things should be in my head come into my head.
Yeah.
That was a joke. I got another question.
Yeah.
So the other question is, if you can't remember what you said 15 minutes ago, do you really have short-term memory loss, or are you choosing just not to remember?
It's also a good question.
Right?
Right. Yeah. And does it have to do with attention deficit?
If you're fully present in the moment that you're living, does that require that you have to remember the moment that you were present in?
If you were fully present, does it require you to be...
To remember.
To remember. Oh. Like, so you're saying if you didn't remember it, were you fully present? I guess is the reverse...
The reverse engineering of that.
Reverse engineering, right.
Yeah.
So,
or does the lack of my remembering what actually happened during the day, is that a reflection of me not living in my present moment?
Huh. Yeah. I think it's a good question.
Does life move to a place where, much like the difference between DRAM and RAM, direct drive memory, which is permanent and held on the hard drive, versus RAM, which is random access memory, does it mean that, like, it's randomly accessed, it's there, it's available, but it doesn't remember it once you shut the computer off?
And does that have anything to do with REM sleep?
I sang part of a REM song in the episode for Sunday.
You did.
Yeah. So,
we were talking about RAM. We were talking about REM. No.
Yeah. So, you know, random. What is REM?
REM is rapid eye movement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's when your eyes are going when you're sleeping. So you can kind of see that something's occurring, like you are experiencing dreams.
Yeah. I had a really weird dream last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was dreaming that I was apparently contemplating my beard and chunks of stuff were falling out of it. Have you ever had, like, losing your teeth dreams?
Yeah, I don't ever remember dreams.
Oh,
so that's the problem.
Yeah, there you go.
That's where, yeah, I mean, like, I have probably, like, 6 dreams that I remember having, like, over the course of my life.
Oh my word.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't, some reason, I don't know what it is with my sleep patterns, but I don't remember dreaming.
Yeah. Interesting.
Now I know that I do, because I think everybody does. Like, I don't think it's a matter of, like, maybe I'm not dreaming. You know, I'm assuming that I'm going through dreaming, just don't remember it. So
yeah, about a year ago I was troubled by it. About a year ago I was having dreams, and it was catastrophically all this past life cameo stuff, like people from all different age brackets of my relationships and stuff like that were like But I mean, it was large group gatherings of people that didn't even know each other, all gathered in the same place and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I asked a friend about it, and he's like, "Well, man, something's triggered that." I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, because there's even people who talk about the revealing of dreams,
Yeah,
right, and what they all mean. There's people who out there who say that they're experts in, telling you what those dreams mean, which I'm not saying that there isn't, but I'm like, is it 100% accurate? Is the question of like dream revealing. Does me having a dream falling mean X and there can only be one explanation?
yeah. I don't know.
Or is it me falling like, hey, I just don't like to fall, and guess what? Now I'm dreaming about fall. I don't know.
Amy and I were talking about buying a house last night before I watched Equalizer with Denzel Washington. You
Yeah.
remember that movie?
Yeah, it's good. I haven't seen the follow-up too, but
You know what? The first one was good enough that I thought it's kind of like a John Wick
yeah.
with a black lead actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I went to sleep and I was remodeling a house I've never been in before in my dreams.
Uh-huh.
But I find great joy in that. I like projects. So
But projects all the time.
No.
On a constant
no
rotation.
No,
of like,
I'm sure
yeah,
that
here's
the
another
idea.
one, here's another one.
I think the idea of I like to bounce in between construction projects and and stuff at the studio and things like that. And I think coming up, I really enjoyed doing the house in Des Moines, except for being away for 3 months and
Yeah.
the time that it took. That was a lot of hard work. I like a more even keeled pace, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, I don't mind working on the projects. I have a hard time figuring out like what the project needs in order to get there. It's like sometimes in that, like those projects, like I can map out other things,
Sure.
like timetables, and this is what we need for this. But like when it comes to like homework, like not actual homework, but I'm saying like work within the home.
Yeah.
Projects like, hey,
Domestic
like
duties.
yeah, like I want a new bathroom. What is it going to take for me to be able to do it? Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
have a clue.
See, like when it comes to like stuff like setting a toilet, that's probably right now what I would do is I would watch 2 YouTube videos and be able to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not when plumbing. And I say plumbing and electrical. Well, I mean, I can, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with working with 110. I actually just wired the 220 outlet, in the studio. But I had it shut off in 2 different places and tested it with the ohm meter and know that
There was no
no electricity going through that. Yeah, and stuff, but. Yeah, projects. So who knows? But like flooring, laminate or hardwood, yeah, that's not my gig. Electrical, I'd rather have. Now I did go through the place where we rent,
Yeah.
and all the light switches that were in prominent rooms of dwelling,
Mm-hmm.
I changed to faders.
Oh.
I can do that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 3 wires and a screwdriver.
There we go.
And if you want a pro tip, go down to your local hardware store, and then you get one of the screwdrivers. It's a 4-in-1.
Mm-hmm.
So it has a little Phillips and a little straight edge, and a big Phillips and a big straight edge. And then you can just flip, and you've got one screwdriver handling all the jobs. 4-in-1. A 4-in-1 screwdriver. I own 3 or 4 of them.
And you have them scattered about, so you.
I have
can
one in
always
the
find-
junk drawer at the house. I've got one in my my carry-all pack, and then I have one thrown into another bag so that I don't have to trade it out.
Mhm.
And you're like, you are crazy. Oh no, I'm not crazy. I have found that why would you change stuff between bags when if you just grab your go bag, you
Mhm.
can just go. That's the part of the go bag. You shouldn't be packing a go bag to go. Your go bag should be ready to go. And if you're ready to go, then you need the stuff in it so you can go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Box cutters.
Yep.
So there's another one.
Mm-hmm.
I probably got 4 of those things. And 2 of them I know where they're at,
Yeah.
you know. But you know what else? If you're going to have a box cutter, you're going to have one of those utility knives.
Mm-hmm.
You should also keep one of those 100 blade multi-packs in that same drawer. Because how many times do you cut down boxes and then you're looking at that blade and you're like, that blade's dull. Now it's like tearing edges and stuff like that. What surgeon do you want showing up with a dull blade,
Yeah.
when you're pulling your appendix out?
Uh-huh.
I mean, no surgeon. So you shouldn't be that surgeon to the box. How do you think the box feels?
Yeah. Consider the box, everybody.
Well, and
Consider
it's
the
been
box.
recycled how many times? I mean, this tree has felt the pain of people cutting through it and getting it ready to be recycled multiple times. I mean, this is deep felt woundedness and trauma.
That's true.
Poor tree.
Poor tree. The woundedness of the tree. Poor tree.
And if you're wondering how whacked out
That's
it gets,
generational trauma.
you know what? We go in a deep dive on a conspiracy that will bring you to the edge of your seat. You need to listen to Sunday's event.
Yeah. Yep. So we bring out a conspiracy theory, not new. It's one that's existed for a while.
The other thing is that actually, as Amy and I are thinking about buying a house, we're
Yeah.
actually hoping that everything continues to go wrong in the world.
Because then you'll get a good price.
Yes. You're like, yeah, but your interest rates are going to be higher. Yeah, but the cost of the house is going to be lower. So what does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
It's all relative levers
It's true.
in this economic construct that we call our present day reality.
Which we do talk about that as well on Sundays. So
That's why I brought it up.
all of those things.
You're like, I don't like paying $5 for gas. Well, if you live in Iowa, you're not. You're paying $3.70 or something
Wow,
like
that's
that. I
pretty
mean,
good.
like really, really good.
Yeah, I think it was $4.70 or something the last I got it at Costco in the city.
I got it for $4.49 yesterday at Costco.
Yeah.
Not in the city.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all kinds of good things to be able to look forward to for Sunday's full episode, and it is full. There's lots there to sort through, lots to be able to decipher. So the first third is your listening pleasure, viewing pleasure, however you're seeing it. We talk
Yeah.
about culture. We talk about things.
It's $1 cheaper in Des Moines right now.
Wow.
$3.46 a gallon.
Wow.
It's a whole $1 cheaper.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but we got our taxes. We have to pay for the guys who are driving the street sweepers down the interstate.
We do. Oh, man.
Yeah. Hey, so let me push your buttons, interwebs. Yeah, come on. Bring it. We're talking about lots of stuff. It's the fun stuff. It's the not so fun stuff. I'm pretty sure Steve had attention deficit disorder during the last half. It's a long episode. If you want to know, it's cut up in about thirds. The first 45 minutes, we talk about culture. The next 45 minutes, we talk about conspiracy. And the last, what were we talking? This is why I had the question. If you're really present in the moment, do you remember what you talked about?
That's when we went into, we had some stuff about, economy, but
Yeah.
and then we got into cutting edge
Yeah.
and trailing edge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what edge are you on?
Right.
Speaking of a dull box cutter,
Yeah.
bleeding edge, cutting edge,
Yes, the bleeding edge.
bleeding edge, cutting edge, leading edge, trailing edge, or is it a ragged edge?
There's lots of edges.
Boom,
That's
boom,
all I know.
boom.
Is anybody on the dull edge?
Well, I don't have all the tools in the shed, but the ones that I do have, I know how to use.
There you go. That's good. Always learn there's multiple tools for multiple projects.
Pretty sure Benjamin Franklin said that.
Yeah.
Or if he didn't, Anonymous did.
Somebody did.
Yeah. Don't put my name to that. King of the quotes, Bill Jesse. Don't shoot skinny rabbits, Coble. That's my favorite one.
Don't shoot skinny rabbits.
Yeah.
That is good. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, George Washington.
Or or watch on TV, Buzz Aldrich. That's a major hint
It is.
if they got this far.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. That was a good one to pull out there. All right, so I think you're going to enjoy it. Plenty to be able to, we switch topics. So if you like one, stay with it. Dig through it. Ask more questions.
This is going to be episode 7.
Yeah.
So then we'll have 8, 9, 10. This always messes me up as we go into our progression. Because at episode 8, you'd think you'd only have 2 more left.
Right.
But you won't until 8's recorded. So we're at 7, we got 3 left. But at 8, you don't have... Yeah, at 8, 7... Yeah. Oh. Time travel really messes with my head.
It's 7... Yeah. Yep, we just did 6. We're going to be... This will be 7 on Sunday.
Yep, 8, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll figure
8, 9,
out...
10.
We'll figure out our... looks like 3 seasons this year.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Which is a great room if you have a house.
Right. 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everybody. You enjoy your weekend. And
Go Pandemic.
Go Pandemic.
That's my cheering on my favorite football team.
The sports ball. Pandemic. Go Pandemic.
If you wonder how it's going to be, the answer is yes. You
Yes.
heard it here first.
Mm-hmm. Yes is the answer. Or 42, depending. Yeah.
Yes wins.
Yes does. Yes
All right.
wins.
I need to go find some sidewalk chalk.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Take it easy, everybody.
See ya.